It's you and I'm down to ride. We're riding together, whatever the weather, we're in it together, babe. Come rain, come shine, I'm down.
Yes, it's your boy OG Fly with me. It's a crazy world. Let's just honorable the Most High, the good God Yahweh, our honorable brother Yahshua, the sons and daughters of the kingdom of Judah, know who you are. Okay, let me just play a video and give you a good idea of what we're talking about today.
In the city where dreams are made, we now know fame can come at a price. Power and money can buy silence. Even a conviction for child abuse doesn't necessarily preclude you from the party. Even a conviction for child abuse doesn't necessarily preclude you from the party.
So how rife paedophilia is within the Hollywood, any kind of entertainment sector, if you ask me. Because, I mean, from raining down from Jimmy Savile to the Weinstein situation, all Epstein's bedrooms, you know, them ones there. Even recently, Noel Clark, Noel, louder ting. All of these things have been getting exposed recently, you know, the ones there in bits and pieces. But it's rife, and it's one of the nastiest things in existence, one of the most satanic behavior in existence. And this is how they control everybody. This is they basically run the world with this shit. That one our religion is built on that. You feel me? Now let me just show a big No Limit producer. Remember No Limit Records, Master P, about it shit I used to be bang on back in the day. You know them ones there. Let's just hear what he had to say about this real quick.
Yeah, fucking niggas on fam. They giving niggas some shit. It ain't what you think. You fuck around, wake up tomorrow, shit, ass nigga with a footy on, and don't know what the fuck you just did. I mean, real shit. Your motherfucker meat pistol fucked up and your ass hurting. You don't know what the fuck to say. You don't know who to tell. But this is what the game is going to. That's what it's going to. Then, here it is, it's time for a contract to come out. Nigga want to sign you for 5 years. You like, nah, dog. So you don't want to sign with us? Nah. Not for no, nah. Man, pop in the tape. Show this nigga what he did last night. I'm serious. Dude, this real shit I'm telling y'all though. Pop in the tape. You sitting that motherfucker like, man, what the fuck? Yeah, well, what the fuck? That's what happened. You got fucked. What you gonna do? You gonna sign that contract. You don't want nobody in the hood to see that shit. You don't want this shit to get out, dog. I'm telling y'all, and this is what I'm telling y'all like this. These niggas that you see constantly high, they're not getting high because they like to get high. They're getting high because they know what they done done. And they can't live in that shit for real soul. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all this from me. This is some real shit. This real shit I'm telling y'all. This real shit. So when niggas tell you, man, oh man, I got fucked around with my contract. No, they ain't talking about paperwork. You niggas got fucked around for real. So I'm just telling y'all, shit that y'all might be hearing for yourself, man, this shit ain't a lie. This shit real talk.
Said they had man on videotape. You know, the ones there, drugged out of his head, not knowing what he's done for the night. Next day, Donnie didn't want to sign a contract. Look at what you did on the tape. You're owned. You know, them ones there. And I'm not going to say that he's lying at all. I'm not, in this situation, I'm not the one that's going to say, well, ifs and buts, I don't know. If I think something might be true or don't know, I'm just going to bring the evidence forward to see what people are saying and then put it together myself. This, I'm going out on a limb and saying, I know this shit is true. You know, them ones there. And he ain't got nothing to gain, only to lose by coming out and saying stuff like that. But for real, this is the satanic devil's playground that they're running in. Got man doing all kinds of stuff on videotape just for Donnie's contract because they know he's worth a couple million. We show you what Corey Feldman, child star Corey Feldman, said about this situation. Remember from classic movies like Stand By Me, The Lost Boys. I was a Corey Feldman fan, you know them ones there, but I used to be able to get a lot of interviews when he was exposing paedophilia. Can hardly get any as they do shut it down, you know them ones there. But we got enough to show you this. So let's hear what Corey Feldman said.
What childhood? I don't know what that means.
A lost childhood and a loss of innocence. He blames the adults, not just those looking to profit from charming children, but also some with far more sinister motives.
I can tell you that the number one problem in Hollywood was and is and always will be pedophilia. That's the biggest problem for children in this industry.
The casting couch even applies to children.
Oh yeah. Not in the same way. It's all done under the radar.
Nobody talks about pedophilia.
It's the big secret.
And it's widespread?
Oh yeah. I was surrounded by them when I was 14 years old. Surrounded. Literally. Didn't even know it. It wasn't until I was old enough to realize what they were and what they wanted and what they were about and the types of people that were surrounding me till I went, oh my God, they were everywhere like vultures. There's one person to blame in the death of Corey Haim, and that person happens to be a Hollywood mogul. And that person needs to be exposed, but unfortunately I can't be the one to do it. But the person that knows who did it and knows who he is watching right now, I guarantee you. Yeah.
Intriguing.
Yeah. There was a circle of older men that surrounded themselves around this group of kids. And they all had either their own power or connections to great power in the entertainment industry. Really, really sick, corrupt people in this industry. And there are people in this industry who have gotten away with it for so long that they feel they're above the law. And that's got to change. That's got to stop.
Believe you, my bro. Like I say, these people ain't got nothing to gain by coming out and saying this, only to lose. And he's been exposing this for time and time again. This is so real. This is what's happened to so many. And as time goes on, you're going to hear more and more coming out and exposing it, because so many like himself and other people I could mention are born into this. They're given into this. And it's disgusting to know that their parents will give them will give their children up for this fame. You know them ones there. You think I'm lying? Guess what they listen to this.
Is there a dark side to child stardom?
Definitely. I think a lot of kids don't really want to do it. I think that the parents want to do it more than the kids. Problem and the whole thing is when the parents start to live through the kids and quit their jobs and buy expensive houses, buy expensive cars, and the parents aren't understanding it's not going to go on forever.
And he knows what he's talking about, Chris Schneider. He's deep in the game. You know, the ones there, you ain't got a taste or a smell of this kind of situation. All you can do is sit back and listen and be like, conspiracy, blah, blah, blah. You know, the ones there, you ain't walked in none of their shoes. And it's not like it ain't being spoke about over and over and over again. You know, them ones there, just educate yourselves. You know them ones there, and before they start taking everything down, look through it. Just like me, I can find bits and pieces. Soon I'm going to start sending you in the right direction so you can do your own research. Remember, I just scratched the surface just to give you like a whatever 12-minute video that I can deal with on YouTube. You know them ones there. I'll tell you something quickly. You know them ones there. And in the word of Yah, in the name of the Most High, never let a lie come out my mouth when I'm telling you a story. Do you understand that? Okay, like early 2000s and stuff, with a fella called Andy, won't even give his surname up, Andy, old pink tie, you know them ones there, that's what I used to call him, always rocking a pink tie. I was messing with Sony UK, about to do a little signature thing. I had 3 tracks done up in the studio. We used to be in a good studio in Kent, you know them ones there, a couple parties there and that there. Couple parties there and that. And one time I went to go meet man in the afternoon in Lee, in an area called Lee in Kent. And we're chopping it up about what next move's going to be made. Yeah, man made 3 tracks and blah de blah and all of this, you know them ones there. Man says to me, I love you. You know them ones there. I was like, raw, I love you, bro. You know them ones there, it's all love on a man-to-man thing. You get me? Like, love you, bro. You know them ones there. Doing a lot for man. He was like, nah, I love you. I'm basically, what you saying to me, brother? You know them ones there. But I got love for you too, brother. What you saying to me? No, I love you. You know them ones there. Third time I'm up, I'm like, you know what? I think I threw like £40 down on the table, and I was like, I'm out of it. Old pink tie telling me, you want to think about that. You want to think about your career. You know them ones there. Ain't nothing to think about. Gone again. You know them ones there. Cause I was riding around with him. I took the train back from fucking Lee all the way back to Streatham Common, Mitcham Lane. You know them ones there. Big greedy and one of them disgusting parents that give your children up to this game. You know them ones there. And be careful getting caught in any kind of trap. There's so much I could talk about relating to this, but I'm not, because I will save it for other videos. Just don't be one of them money hungry, fame hungry parents who let your children go into this, especially blindly. Educate yourself. I don't know if there's good ones out there or not. You know, the ones that I had my own little one situation, little sniff, and he turned out to be on some idiot shit. So I kept it moving. That's my own experience. I don't know if there's good ones out there or not. Do your research, find out what happens, and don't be so money hungry and fame hungry to not listen to what people's got to say. You know them ones there. OG fly with me. You know them ones there. Crazy world.